Ready for this? Today we're diving into a potential nutcase. Are you really sure you want to marry this guy? I've never heard of a wedding planner, and Yang Shui even snatched off Fang's phone to download WeChat. Perfect for staying in touch. You know, everyone is really being watched these days, and aren't you doing the same? Monitoring your boyfriend, huh? Fang was at a loss for words and had to push for the divorce progress again, of course. The moment I get my Hong Kong ID, I'm divorcing you for sure. Things are finally moving along, and then they have an interview in Fuji. Just to be safe, they have to get to know each other better, going out together occasionally, and even writing letters. The wedding date is approaching, and the boyfriend brought his mom to the mall to pick out wedding dresses, but found subtitles, found that marriage certificate. Cheng Lifeng, who on earth is Yan Shui? And why are you going through my bag? The boyfriend instinctively hid family shame, dragging her away without hesitation. Once they got to a secluded area, he demanded an explanation. Is this real or fake? This is real. The marriage is fake. Did you marry another man? Who is this guy? How do you know him? Don't know him, just a friend of a friend. Have you lost your mind? Didn't you say you wanted to marry me forever? 10 years you've been married to that guy. He told me not to worry, and he'd take care of the divorce, but who knew he'd get caught, and now I can't find out anything. The boyfriend lost it. And the biggest question on his mind was, did you sleep with that mainland guy? Crazy, I don't even know him. Are you out of your mind? How would I know you? You're so slow, and yet you think I've kept secrets from you. You've never told me anything, or else I wouldn't have found out today. How long were you planning to keep this up? With your low emotional IQ, how am I supposed to talk to you? Are you trying to break up? The boyfriend kept making ridiculous remarks. It was humiliating. But Fang chose to endure it, saying they could just get married, and they could leave. Subtitles, how are you going to break it to my mom? Mom, don't tell her. Do you truly want to marry me? Well, if I didn't want to marry you, I wouldn't want to deal with all this. Let's just wrap it up. I don't want anyone to know you've been married. If you don't say anything, no one will find out. They parted on bad terms and returned home. The boyfriend's anger kept growing. Deep down, he saw Fang's fake husband as a rival. He even kept checking Fang's phone location. To maintain their relationship, it seemed he just didn't want to marry me. He just didn't want to marry me, and it looked like I was stuck indefinitely. The next day, Fang did her usual grooming, getting ready for her interview in Fudu, but the boyfriend suddenly exploded. Why are you dressed so beautifully? Where are you off to? Looking good, the upstairs was renovating, making noise that drove everyone mad. Do you really think you can buy this place? What's your big plan? Well, let's check other options. Why the rush? If I don't buy soon, I might not afford anything. Renting works for marriage too. Everyone wants to find a man with a house, but what if you rent? You can buy a house whenever. Think clearly. Casual dating's fine, but when you were with me, it was because it didn't really matter. And by the way, this money is my mom's. She buys whatever she likes, so don't pretend to ask my opinion. The morning ended with another argument, and Fang stormed off. A little while later, the boyfriend followed and saw Yang Shui looking younger and cooler, and he lost his footing, claiming he'd go next time with Fang. How could the public security interview be rescheduled arbitrarily? Her boyfriend, unreasonable, dragged Fang back. Yang Shui blocked. The boyfriend shouted in the street, "Hey, what are you doing? Good luck. Let go. Don't touch me. I'll sue you for harassment. Honestly, I'm her husband. Don't you dare sue. Wait up, I need to report back. I don't want you going up with her. No, I'm afraid she'll use you." His outburst wasn't really about Fang's safety. It was more about preserving his so-called manhood. They finally made it to Fushu and realized their phones didn't have roaming on. Finally, some peace and quiet without the boyfriend's constant barrage of messages. Thank goodness all went well. The next day, Fang returned, and her phone getting a Hong Kong signal, was flooded with her boyfriend's messages. At that moment, she stared out at the bustling streets and realized she was in a massive cage, just like the turtle she keeps. The boyfriend's tone softened. He asked for help with the red envelopes and wedding invitations. The atmosphere lightened a bit, but then Yang Shiwei shot her a message saying the approval was still pending. As her mom's set wedding date neared collapse, her boyfriend grew grumpy. Fang considered stalling. Even if we're not fully divorced, we can still have our wedding. We can drink, take photos, go traveling, just phone Mary for fun. Just to prove it to your mom. Did you fake a marriage? Well, you and I are just in a phone marriage. What's going on here? The boyfriend obviously misunderstood Fang and started making a big deal about it. So you fake married someone else, huh? How much did you charge? A few $1,000.